A ground invasion of Lebanon by Israeli forces looks imminent tonight. Sources quoted in the United States media report ground troops could invade as soon as tonight. Now, the United Nations has said that so far 100,000 people have fled Lebanon through its border into Syria, and steps are being taken to evacuate some British citizens and other foreign nationals. It came as Israeli airstrikes continued, with central Beirut targeted for the first time, a place where many fleeing civilians thought that they would be safe. From Beirut, our international editor Emma Murphy has the latest.
On the border with Lebanon, Israel is amassing its military and machinery. There is a sense that it is now only a short time until this air war becomes a land war. From the Defence Minister, a reminder of the mission and potentially a rally cry for what is ahead.
Nasrallah is a very important step, but that is not all. We will use all the capabilities we have, and if someone does not understand what is meant on the other side, all capabilities are all capabilities.
A ground invasion would change the dynamic of this war and be potentially ruinous to both sides. Undeterred by the assassination of its leader in command, Hezbollah continues to promote an image of military strength and defiance. The rally cry to its troops, our fight continues.
We are prepared if the Israelis decide to enter by land. The resistant forces are ready for a ground engagement.
Overnight, Israel expanded its air operation to target 3 senior Palestinian leaders, not Hezbollah members, in an apartment building in Beirut. Every day brings some form of escalation. The location of the strike here is what's significant. It is not in the southern suburbs. It's in central Beirut and far from Hezbollah's territory. In the south, they're still trying to find the dead and injured from one of the most lethal strikes. 45 people died here, with at least 70 harmed. As he wages war in Lebanon, the Israeli Prime Minister is talking peace to the people of Iran.
Iran's tyrants don't care about your future, but you do. When Iran is finally free, and that moment will come a lot sooner than people think, everything will be different. Our 2 ancient peoples, the Jewish people and the Persian people, will finally be at peace.
The menace of what would lie between war and peace is likely to cause consternation in capitals around the world. Emma Murphy, ITV News, Beirut.
OK, well, let's go straight to John then, who is still in Beirut tonight. Let's return to the warnings first of an Israeli ground invasion of Lebanon, John. We've been on this precipice before, haven't we? So how likely is it that we'll actually see troops and tanks cross the border?
Well, look, it seems certain tonight that what was for so long almost unthinkable is more or less upon Lebanon now. Our own sources at ITV News are telling us that last night Israeli forces, special forces, mounted an operation just across the border, and tonight in America, Israeli officials are briefing their counterparts there that a ground offensive is imminent, perhaps as soon as tonight, though they are saying it will be a limited operation, limited to hitting Hezbollah infrastructure along that border area. But 2 big words of warning, Mary. First of all, the Israelis in the past have been very flexible in their use of that word, limited. And secondly, big wars have a habit of starting small. Much now depends on what capability Hezbollah have left to fight. Do they still have the fighters? Do they still have the weapons? If the answer to those questions is yes, then Israel's confidence and the stability of this region will again be put to a very severe test.